come into the subject. We have like almost 20 minutes, probably less than that, to cover this. How to set up your Facebook in order to serve your business. You know, when I started into network marketing, that is a subject that brought my attention in the previous, I would say, year, and which is actually a question. Like in 2018, is it right? Is it correct to build the business online or offline? Because you, and I'm sure a lot of both, right? Yeah, I've heard you. Okay, so yeah, that's my opinion. You need to build it both. But I would say, like, if you want to consider to build your business online, it's very good to do it the right way. Okay, so because you cannot depend on building your business online and building your profile on Facebook and miss some of the main thing you have to do on the Facebook page. So before starting the training, I would say some of the things that my personal opinion on it, that we don't have to do on the Facebook page, whether you're building it on a profile or on a business page, in order to serve your business, which is number one, mentioning the company name and the product name in a exaggerated way, I would say, and probably not to mention it at all, because this is for the reason, not because I want to hide the company name, because let's face it, a lot of people are still skeptical when it comes to network marketing, even though we have a very strong presence in terms of Jeunesse and name. But sometimes when people go look at Jeunesse, they take your they go to your profile page, get the name, and do the research. They know that it's into network marketing, and then they found so many things that are not really correct about network marketing, and this is something that would risk your prospect at the first place. And the second point why I would advise not to do this, because of the curiosity. Giving a lot of details when it comes to where you build, what's the product you're using, it almost kills the curiosity for the person who's visiting your Facebook page. And when he have all the details, he would not need to ask you questions, so you miss sometimes the opening key for opening a discussion with someone. So that's the first point. We'll cover it a little bit in the other points we're going to mention about the Facebook. The second point when you're building with Facebook is to never be negative. Don't be negative at all when it comes to Facebook, because this is something business people never do. Don't mention things related to the stress you have while you're going to work, to the traffic you have, or to the problems you have. People who are visiting your Facebook page to build with you a business does not care about it. This is the fact, because this build for you a profile that's not the one you want to see, or that's not the one you want your prospect to see. So never mention anything negative in your Facebook page. And the third point, don't spend all your time on Facebook, okay? Even if you want to spend this and to build this concept into business. So basically, when it comes to building in Facebook, you spend your time doing 4 things: connecting with people, probably liking, communicating with them, and reaching new connections, and developing the connections, and at the end, closing your deals. So let's step into 5 steps that you want to do when it comes to building your business in Facebook, especially. Those are the 5 steps that you need to do when it comes to that. So step number 1 is setting up. So we need to spend some time to set up our Facebook page, to set up our Facebook account in order to be utilized for the business. And the reason why we need to spend some time setting up the business, because setting up the business is aiming to provide the right image for the prospect that you're connecting with. Okay, so we need to understand number 1, the target market. So when we set up the Facebook account, we need to understand and put ourselves in the shoes of someone visiting your account. We don't have always to post the things we like. We have to post the things sometimes, if we want to build it as a business, the things that serves our business. So we want to see and understand our target market. So I would say, like today in Janas, if you list all the products and see what are the target market for the product range we have, so you would find probably someone who wants to take care of his skin, someone probably who wants to lose weight, someone probably who wants to take care of in terms of his nutrition, he likes the makeup, someone who wants to make an extra income, change the way he's living in a routine. So those are the results, people who are visiting your page that are looking to get answers from what you post. So post things that attracts them, okay? So all your posts need to be directed to those things, and we'll cover this in the point 2. But setting up, we need to know that like I want you to make an exercise, like go to any of your friends Facebook, or take any of your friends mobile, and really visit your profile. Go and visit your profile in Facebook and ask yourself a question. While I'm scrolling and visiting my profile as someone who doesn't know me, what are the things that I can get in terms of attraction? What's the attraction part in what you post, in the pictures you put, in the way you talk in your profile? And get the answer. Is this something that attracts someone who's looking to lose weight? Is this someone that attracts someone who wants to take care of his skin, probably like to change his lifestyle, get an extra income? Because usually people, when they visit your account, if they don't see answers, they did not get attached or attracted with what you have mentioned. They don't initiate an interaction. They don't comment. They don't like. They don't probably send you a message. So we need to build the Facebook setup in this manner. Number 2, the profile picture. The profile picture is something very important. My advice is to make it a straightforward picture while you're sitting in front of the camera and having a very big smile. And I advise always to have this picture alone, or probably with your partner building the business. But don't put pictures that are having so much of a background, because that's not what business profiles are looking. Okay, so you need to put a straightforward picture. You are on the middle of this picture with a very big smile. Don't make it with pats. Don't make it with as we say, a voguey background, or make it a straightforward. And look to any of the big achiever into network marketing. Look at Eric Warr, look at Lyndon, look at Robert Kiyosaki, look at any business person. They don't put in the profile except this big smiling picture, because this is really attract the person who visit your page. Okay, and number 1, the cover photo. Make the cover photo that builds a rapport with what you are building. Let's say you're more into building something related to lifestyle. Make your cover photo like in my cover photo, I put freedom, because this is what I want to build my business for. So make sure if you're let's say you're passionate too much about Zen project, without mentioning the name, without mentioning the brand, without putting the picture of your product, just put something related to the lifestyle people get when they use this product, because this is attract this market potential. And as we said before, I advise, and you can still recommend or counsel the person you're working with, but I advise not to mention the company name, where you're working, or the product name, because the number 1 thing you need to keep when people visit your Facebook profile is curiosity. People need to be curious about what's going on with this person. He have an amazing profile. So many things are happening. He's promoting lifestyle, this thing. Those are all the things that I love, but he's still looking for answers. He cannot find the company name. He cannot find the company product offered. So he start to build this curiosity in order to interact with you. Then he will make for you an ad, and this is where you can initiate the discussion. So this is step number one. Step number two, creating a value. So when you set up your Facebook, and this is something you need to consider if you want to consider to doing the Facebook, to do it in a consistent manner, okay? So because creating value for one day is not enough. You need to create a value for a consistent period of time, because this is what builds authority. The reason you need the value in building your profile is to create and building this authority with the person who's visiting your profile. So the person who gives you and if you can mention this and you can write this, the person who provides value all the time is the person who wins. Always, okay? Because when you provide value in the content you're providing, you build this authority. So, and we always bring value in two things: in the things we post and in the interaction we make. So not only in the things you post, but also in the commenting that you do for the people you are engaged with. Okay, and we want to as well do something today related to because usually when people wants to build in Facebook, they go and visit their Facebook page, they scroll down and they keep on liking all the posts they do, and this is not called Facebook engagement. Okay, so you need to maintain always this formula, which is RVL formula, and that's the formula that can build value for the people. So those are the oriented posts you need to do. R is standing for results. So you need to post results coming from you doing the business. You need to post something related to value, which is the authority part. The result part give you a lot of engagement. So when you post something related about a result of your product, the people get engaged and they ask you so much. And my advice is not to do a lot of before and after, because before and after pictures and putting too much links into your posts, sometimes Facebook knows that if you're putting this, then you want to sell something, and they have not made your profile to sell something. That's why they have Facebook business. So if you want to send something related to result, you can probably test or post something like videos from you talking to someone, or a straightforward picture of the result you're achieving. And as we mentioned, without mentioning too much of details about the company product, the number two value you can get from the values, the authorities, the posts related to value. And the third type of posts are lifestyle posts, something not related probably to business, related to lifestyle, and this is get you a lot of likes. We have seen the last week a lot of JFire leaders posting something related to Vancouver trip, and people like to see this lifestyle, and this gets a lot of like for them. So comment on your people post. Don't only like them. Like is not anymore something people wants to see in their engagement. And as we say, if you don't engage with people, if you don't like their post, if you want people to like your post, you have to go and engage with their post first, then they do it. And avoid doing likes. Likes is like because imagine like today we're transferring this from you're visiting a restaurant, or probably you're visiting a pub, or you're visiting any place, and you only go and shake hands with people and then you sit. This is what's like in Facebook. You need to comment, you need to give them some love, you need to give them some laughs, you need to give them a more of an engagement, you need to reply to their comments, they need to reply to your comments, and this is really make your Facebook page rate higher in terms of views from the other people. So make sure this engagement is there. And this is the main part. Now, bringing value, if you're okay now to start putting some posts from your side, probably from once to another, posting something related to to your business. It might be something not related straightforward to your business. Maybe it's a video someone have made, some content related to why it's important now to build, what's the importance of home-based business, what's the importance of weight management, and anything related to value for the market share you want to attract. So number 3, connecting with people. Okay. So connecting with people is to start to build this connection. And if we do the first 2 parts in the correct way, you will start to have more engagement, more requests, and probably more likes into your page. And probably in another training I'll be covering on how to build this on Facebook business pages. But I'm here talking about the Facebook profile. And imagine doing this in a consistent manner, providing value, posting something related to this, getting engagement, engaging with other people posts, liking, sharing, and doing this engagement. That's definitely for a certain period of time, you will start to have more connection requests with your personal account. Okay. And really some people build their Facebook profile and reach a lot of connections without sending requests. Don't be spammy, if you want to say, in terms of like sending requests for everyone in terms to accept them into your page, because this is not the I would say the perfect scenario. Connecting with people, when people start to get attracted to the value you're bringing, to the post you're putting, people wants to connect with people like are like-minded, so they started to initiate this connection. Okay, so when usually, and this is something I always do, whenever you want to connect with someone and let's say he send you a friend request, don't accept the friend request first before scanning his account. Don't just scroll onto the request and accept. This is not the correct way for someone building a business. You need to accept the person after you have like a small scan for his profile, that this is something really I want to get connected with. He's not someone who's negative in terms of what he posts, or personally, I don't accept anyone who does not have a real picture. I don't accept accounts that have flowers in their account and he looks fake in what he put. We don't accept this. We get connected with real people. So the moment you have this small scan, connect with the person, connect with him at the time you are ready to send him immediately a message. Okay? So immediately you can send him the message, probably welcoming him, like sending a small message like, hey Bob, thank you for reaching me, and it's good to get connected on Facebook. What's going on, or how things are going, or any small question that can initiate the connection. Okay, so what's the importance of this? Because this will bring you a much higher value in terms of communication. Because if you initiate this communication probably with 10 people, from your side, you might get a one respond. But usually when people connect with you and you respond with, hey, thanks for connecting and reaching me on Facebook. It's glad to be connected. What's going on? How things are going? And then start doing the connection. It's going to be great. And start to initiate this conversation. And this is part of the time we have mentioned that if you want to build on Facebook, you need to do building this communication and connecting with people. So start talking about anything except your product and business. So you start making a connection. Probably at a certain time, you might agree on a phone call or probably on a video call, so you can get to know each other more and get connected more. And it would be very good if we don't do this in terms of business discussion, and because that's the part when you need to connect. Okay. And always remember, because sometimes when I say this to people, they say like, do I have to do this for everyone I want to build business with? Yes, because you want to build business with real people. You need to initiate this discussion, and I'm doing this from my side in order to validate if this is the person that I want to build business with him. So this is point number 3. Point number 4, develop the connection. And in this part, this is where you probably in this phase going to transfer this connection into a friendship and later on into a family when he's part of your business. And in probably in this part where you can initiate the talk about your business, you have already built some connection. You know what's his type of work. You might have done a video call, a phone call, like, and in the connection part, it's very simple. Like, when we start initiating the connection, we can ask, like, when do you think we can jump on a call so we can get to know each other more? And that's it. We talk, we exchange, like, what you do, what I do, without going into details. And probably on a later stage, couple of days later, we initiate this more connection, and we can say something like, you know what, I was like thinking about what you do, what I do, and I'm really part of a very big project and exciting, and I think you will like this. I think you will love it. And then you pitch about your business. And this training is not intended to tell you how to pitch about the business, rather than how to build the steps in order to engage into the Facebook. So first of all, this is where you develop this connection in a deeper level. This is where don't give up from the first call, because people probably does not connect immediately. Okay, and they will join when they feel their time is ready. So timing is very important when it comes to building connection. So think about it this way. It's something I'm not doing for one time. It's something I'm doing because I want to build my business, part of it on Facebook and online, and part of it offline. So I have to develop these connections. So if I initially set up my account the right way, number two, I engage and provide value, I become someone of an authority related to this field. I connect and engage with people, and then I connect with them and develop the connection. Already, the first 3 points will make you an authority, so people would love to make business with you. They will check you. They will see your posts every other, and then this will trigger them to say, like, maybe I have to listen to what probably May is saying, because she have a lot of things. I always see her posting something related. She's a positive person. I want to really build business with her. Okay, so it's something related to each other. And the third and the final one is the closing. Okay, when we start and they accept, like, why not? I might have a look to this project you're saying. Whether you want to link him to a Zoom call, or whether you want to send him a link, he can watch a video, but make sure you get his confirmation that he's going to watch what you're going to send him. And then in this closing part, it's the aim of this is to find out who's your potential partner. This is the closing part. And after you make sure that they have probably listened to your video, and then you can tell them, like, you know, Bob, I'm really looking for serious people who wants to build this business, that they are a decision maker. Are you someone serious and you are a decision maker when it comes to building this? And if they say yes, then this is probably someone you're looking to build business with. If they say no, probably this is not the one you want to build business with them. So if they say yes, like, yeah, I'm serious about it, I'm a decision maker, I want to make this business, and then you tell them, like, okay, great, when we can meet to have to get you started in the business. Okay. And when we say meeting, it doesn't have to be a meeting one-to-one. It can be one-on-one meeting, and I sometimes prefer one-on-one meeting when it comes to initiating the business and launching the business, and later on putting him into the system of online, because this will build more rapport. So those are the 5 points. And as I said in the beginning, probably we did not cover every single details of what need to be done when it comes to building on Facebook, but this is something that can probably highlight a subject that you need to look at. Probably after the training, you need to look to your Facebook account, see how much is this fitting with what we have mentioned. Is your profile would attract someone who wants to build business with when it comes to the value you're bringing. So let's just recap this fast. Number one is setting up your account related to profile value, everything related to the picture, delete everything related to negative. My advice, delete everything related to company name, product, because this is what bring curiosity. Start creating the value from your posts. Value comes from results, value, lifestyle, and the ratio of posting this is 1 out of 10 for the results. So for every 10 posts you make 1 for the results and the other 9 not for it. Connecting, where you connect with people, developing the connection, and then closing the deal with them. So I hope that this brings some value for you when we talk about building the business online. If you have got any value from this business, I want you to type value in the comment and the chat box. And whenever we have this training posted on Facebook, please share it with someone. Share it with someone who wants to really build this big business in the online. You can see that he can get a benefit from this content. And let me just stop recording.